Hello and welcome to this course about Beam Dynamo Revit Python programming for user interface. I know the name is a little long, but it's quite specific, the things we're going to see on it. That will be really useful for building up your scripts and also creating tools for others to be used. So first of all, we have this file that is called the start file. It's on the resources of the course. We will use them as references to pick elements to draw and to show our interface for selection. Next component we're going to require, we will need to have Dynamo installed. In this case, we're using Revit 2021 and Dynamo 2.6. And we might need to have Visual Studio Code. So we will see how to install them if we don't have them and how the references will be pulled for that. So without any other further thing to do, let's jump into Dynamo. If this is the first course you have using Dynamo, I suggest to have a basic Dynamo training because I'm going to skip a lot of things and just go directly to the main spots that we are requiring. First of all, we're going to create a new script by clicking on the new option, and we will have our main screen being configured with everything running properly, such as the space for three-dimensional elements, the nodes section. We will also have the basic library components we're going to be using, and so far I have here two packages that comes with Dynamo, but if we're needing another package, I wanted to add it from scratch. Basic things to review is how do we get information into Dynamo. We can pick it from Revit, we can also create it here, or we can import it from another type of file. So for looking at those structures, let's just review some basic concepts. We have three types of inputs that are being created directly here, which go as basic number, string, and boolean, and we can call them directly on the code block. Code block comes out if we double click the screen, and it's going to be a scripting text developed on design script. So if we want to call for a number, which we can just type it, it will come with an index of element, and that index will have the number we have selected. We can also do it with quotations if we want to call a string element, and we can also call it as true or false if it's a boolean element. So this will come in handy because we will be mixing data from what we're picking on Revit, what we're picking from files, or what we are creating ourselves. Next step from this one, we need to go into the creation of lists. So please follow on the next section of nodes implemented on the Dynamo use.